EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the Space City at NRG Stadium. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ready, check.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. That one
He caught that.
Well, that's ironic because I don't think anything about you. Matter of fact, you haven't crossed my mind since the last time we were in this ring together. I don't give a damn about you. You're a non-factor to me. If you want to be on commentary at WrestleMania, you want to be a referee at WrestleMania, it doesn't matter.
Well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. There he goes, left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line they might like
up.
and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have
Oh, he
created.
lagging?
He's got it to Collins.
Come on, man. Why do
Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early
I'm playing a
advantage.
PC nigga. I lost.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
And you, the lips in your boots, the shoe polish in your beard, your sweat, all the time. And you, the Melbourne, your
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
There's all kind of Drew McIntyre's ideas. No, he still doesn't get the last word. I never used it. He's not even in a match at WrestleMania. You don't get the last word. One thing clear.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt.
You are upset.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The end result, 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
Getting out of space.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here goes Stroud again. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries in the ballgame. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Touchdown! Andrew Beck taking it in. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A run by Pacheco on second down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach.
Come on, man. Why you gotta lag?
Down he goes. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the
Fucking
sack.
annoying.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team...
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
I'm sorry. I like to believe that there's good in people, even if they show face being terrible. I didn't think she was going to get away. Stop that, Candace LeRae. I gotta ask you a question, though. Like, why do you guys call yourselves DIY? I mean, do it yourself if there's two. That don't make no damn sense. There's nothing new about us. What do we do?
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, this gonna be no, I'm talking about tonight. The New Day versus DX. Dog, I'm so hyped for this. I told JBL.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Down to about the 45.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 45 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, That took him away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25.
Guys, got hair loss?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Mike Edwards picks it off.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Mahomes looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. And oh, he missed it. No good.
Now you got to lag me.
Down by a point.
It's pathetic.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And
Nice.
Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
You did the hair? Good job, baby.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. It's back, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 30 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on a try for 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a good bounce back play right there. After after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Directed me to you for the answer.
It's not something that I'd rather repeat. However, I can tell you.
All right, thanks.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ready, break.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 23, Texans 20. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll get 34 yards there.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
On first down, here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 1918.
They go right back to Singletary. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
This nigga really trying to lag me the whole game, bro. Get a light.
This afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one.
You gotta lag me to be relevant, bro. Come on.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Singletary. His way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Chiefs 30, Texans 27.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yo, crackhead, chill out. Ain't nothing on there. Ain't nothing there.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 64 yards. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt is minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at
Come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Before they can snap it, it's out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 5.
A give up the middle to Singletary.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Finding space at the 40.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield. And
How is
down
it
to the
boring?
47.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now Stroud.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and run it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Oh, he really
And
hurt.
now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Jonathan Grenard in there to take him down on what
will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That is intercepted. Picked up by Steven
He picked
Wilson.
that shit.
And
Oh, come on.
take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They would try to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Give me this shit.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball. Scooped
He
up
lagged
by
me to
the
block the kick. That's amazing.
They're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Todd used to see how badly he's lagging me.
Now Stroud.
Give me this shit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to have the short field here.
That's right, nigga. Quit. That's right, nigga. Quit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.